Namaste, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Jeni Ji. How are you guys doing? So make sure you hit that little subscribe button on the corner there, that little red box, in order to get my weekly videos or whenever I'm doing a new video, because people are saying, I didn't see it. Subscribe. What's up with that? Okay. So I'm going to talk about what's coming up this week cosmically, right? So you're going to feel certain things. You might sense certain things. You might be like, why am I going through this? Why am I feeling like this? Like, what's going on? And wow, what's that about? Wow, what's that about? Seriously, right? So this is why I'm doing the weekly videos. And we have just and are just starting to kind of come through the super new moon. I had done a separate video on that altogether, and I want to know what happened to you guys. Like, did anything happen to you on January 21st, January 22nd of significance? Was there a new beginning with something? Was there an ending? Did all of a sudden you get presented with a job? Did you win a lottery? What happened to you guys on the new moon? Because that new moon was very, very explosive, very intense, very karmic. So many different things happened on that new moon, and we can still feel those vibes today. Okay, so you've noticed that the energy is starting to calm down and such like that. And for those of you who don't know, on the new moon, I have a new show that came out. I'm so truly grateful to be a part of the Conscious Awareness Network. I have a new show called Soul Vibes with Jeni Ji. So that's going to be once a month live, and I'm leaving that up to the producers to decide. So I'll put up notifications on here as well and social medias. So if you want to tune into my new show, do so. Do so. It's going to be a razz. It's going to be fun. So, anyways, let's talk about this week. This week coming up, you guys. Now, we have just gone through some retrogrades. So, thank goodness, right? And by the way, we had a super new moon in December 2022. We had one January, and we have another one coming in on February. I'm telling, lots of things are happening during that time. So really, really focus on this week what you guys really want to work towards. What foundation are you building? What do you want to get rid of? Who is dragging you down? Seriously, who you surround yourself with is who you become. So if you're constantly like, geez, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Like, oh my God, take that pause and reflection and really start looking at reality. Look at who you're surrounded with. Keep a journal on how your day was going. So if you're having a really good day, write down where were you, who were you with, if you're by yourself, what were you doing, what was making you feel good. And then when you're having a bad day, write it down. Where were you? Who were you with? Who did you talk to that day? What happened? And you're going to notice that pattern of where you were when you were feeling really good, where you were when things were not running and moving on as ease with flow. That's really, really important, because when you're flowing, when things are really flowing for you, you're on the right pathway. Okay. And this is a very, very karmic time. We're in the universal 7 year of 2023. I did a separate video with 2023 predictions. Make sure you watch that. And you're going to find that this year, it's going to be more about you, investing in you, more spiritually inclined. You don't want to be around the drama. You don't want to be around all of these nonstop, fearful, so-called bunch of bullshit leaders. Don't get me going on that. You know how that can easily set me off. There's no leaders, because if there was, the world would not be like this. Live your truth. You're going to find that you're going to want to walk your walk and say and speak your truth. Be true to you. You have to be authentic, you guys. You have to be authentic. So you're going to see that you are really, really letting go of what is just dragging you down. Really pay attention. And when we start to look at reality, it's like, oh, we can get sad. We can be like, I just don't connect with that person anymore. And you're looking at and you're reviewing the situation and you're like, wow, I've just really gravitating towards a different pathway. I'm evolving, I'm transcending forward, and I'm letting go of the old. Break through, be you, you guys. This is so important. When you're aligned within your soul, you're going to see how things are manifesting, coming in complete synchronicity within your soul. You're going to walk on that pathway that resonates with you. You aren't going to take shit from anybody else. Doesn't matter who it is. It's irrelevant if you're family. My family have always never accepted me, ever, ever. It's made me who I am today. Be you, be true to you. Very important. Very, very important. Pay attention. So just really start reflecting back even until July 2022. What were you doing then, especially moving into August 2022? What were you doing? What did you want to start? What did you end? What did you begin? Where are you today? Take a look at that. Really reflect on that. You're going to find that you're going to want more time alone. Setting boundaries is huge, very important. You got to make time for you. You have to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, nobody else will. When you start knowing your worth, everybody else will. You attract who you are. Let's really reflect on that, meditate on that. So this week, the sun is in Jupiter, which is opening you up to more visions. Your intuition is getting more stronger. Pay attention to what dreams this energy is bringing in. Our dreams have been all over the place. Really pay attention. Some people are like, oh my God, I had this crazy dream, Jenny. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Just write it down. You can always book a reading with me. I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life Akashic records, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher. Anyways, I'll put my website below, you guys, so you can get a lot more clarity. So it's really important that you guys start focusing, like I'm saying, on you. You got to show yourself some more love. The energy midweek is going to really oop it up a little bit, as I call it, oop up a little bit. And you might be like, that's what I wanted to do. My visions have come back. That clarity I've been just struggling with. The super new moon kind of really moved you up to a higher level of consciousness, or it brought you down, depending where were you, who were you surrounding yourself with. Very important. I'm somebody that observes and I don't get involved. I don't get involved with drama, whatever it is. If I want to vent, I go after full throttle on Twitter to the so-called leaders. My hero is Elon Musk for letting us speak, the power of the people. Pay attention, you guys, pay attention. So it did cause some technical issues. You're going to find that your electronics are going to start to get back together this week, more normal. How many of you guys had issues with your electronics? And also too, you might be feeling this week that who's beside me? I'm feeling like there's some energy going on beside me. You might have some dreams. Like I'm saying, how I'm talking about the dreams? You might be discovering and like, oh my gosh, I had this dream that I just got this job, and you got the job. We all have that intuition. We're all gifted. We all have our talents. We're all unique. If you pay attention to it, if you're walking your path and talking your path, you're going to walk it. If you are in alignment, if you are walking on the purest intention within your heart and soul, and if you're being you. Bottom line, bottom line. So you have felt a big shift. How many of you guys felt a big shift come in recently? This shift is going to continue on this week. We're moving towards the end of February this week, you guys. That's another really explosive month. Take advantage of this energy. Who has started a vision board? Get on it. Get on it. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be revamping your home, redecorating your home, going through the clutter. You could be revamping yourself, working on your health, your appearance. You might be getting some work done on your teeth. Well, like whatever it is, you're going to find that you're like, I don't want this heavy clutter around. I'm just feeling overwhelmed here. What is it? Take a look and see what's in your surroundings, in your vehicle, in your home, and such like that. You're going to find that you're going to be like, you know what? I'm literally clearing out the old because I want to embrace the new. Maybe I'm just going to repaint my place. Maybe I'm just a little paint coat or a little coat of paint can really make a huge difference. Really make a huge difference. Let's up that energy. Let's get focus. Let's add some colors into your life, right? I'm a very colorful person, very colorful person. Whenever I visit my friend, they have like 3 children. And of course, I have a chat with their children because I also help kids open up their abilities and stuff as long as their parent is there. And their daughter was like, Jenny, what should I wear? And and my friend Tony was like, Jenny, oh my God, right? She's wearing an orange shirt and pink pants and like lime green runners, sneakers. And I'm like, yeah, she looks fabulous. It's who she is. It's her colorful rainbow coming through. It's her vibrational energy. She loved it. So then anyways, I got a call and Tony's like, Jenny, she loves that outfit. So now she's wearing like a pink shirt, red pants, and like a lime green bandana. And I'm like, well, good for her. Go. That's so awesome. That's so amazing. So you're gonna find that you're gonna get a little bit more colorful this week as well. And you're going to really take a look at where you are this week coming for you. Okay. And I'm also hearing writing coming through for somebody who's a writer. I'm really hearing to keep going with that, keep going from that, just boundary setting, block out time for you, right? You have to block out time, especially when you're very, very busy. Block out time for you to meditate, to take time alone, whatever it is you want to do. Go for a walk, just sit back, have a nap, right? You might be finding this week that you might be napping a little bit more as well, or you might be like, yeah, I'm going to do that 100-mile workout, right? Go on your own comfort zone. Don't overdo it. Go one day at a time. Slow and steady wins the race more than anything. Okay. So you're going to be finding that some of you very well could be, like starting your class this week. Because when you take a look back and say, what did I want to do? Did I want to sign a class? Did I want to join a group? Did I want to, what changes? This is why take a look at, moving into August where you are this week and also around December 28th, 29th. 2022, take a look at this week specifically. What were you thinking of doing? Did you sign up for a class then? Is this the week it's starting? And so on and so on and so on. So you're going to get more clarity because you have found that, the brain frog, as I call it, brain flog, brain fog, whatever, right? And whenever you get that, you're like, I was so confused. Like, I don't know what was going on. Cosmic times change that. Cosmic times make that happen. Solar flares. We've had a huge amount of solar flares, such like that, right? Which causes your body to go through different changes with the DNA. So you could be feeling exhausted, like different parts of your body could be like, oh my God, I'm not well, right? So, and for those animals that have passed during the new moon, and people that have passed know that they've gone with ease because that was also a big time for animals to pass, especially animals are very, very sensitive. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a couple of cards collectively and see what the spirit world wants us to know. When I'm with a client, I don't use cards. I'm clairvoyant, psychic medium. So I read into your level of consciousness to see where you're at and help expand you from that point on, giving you clarity in all directions of your life, whatever it is, with my insights. And also I give you steps and how to work through things. Okay. So we're just going to see what the spirit world has to say. And I'm very drawn right now. You make sure when you use cards, tarot, oracle, whatever, that you clear the deck 3 times on wood. because it will clear the energy when you last used them or whoever used them last time. Okay, so we're going to start off here using messages from the Spirit of Nature Oracle deck. And we're going to ask Spirit. I just say Spirit because I hear messages 24/7 nonstop. You have no idea, right? And it's just easier for me to say that. So what is the message cosmically for the week of January 23rd to 31st, 2023? What's the cosmic message from Spirit? And make sure you guys too, like for whatever achievements that you have done, it doesn't matter if it's a little achievement or a big achievement. Always celebrate yourself, because you're going to find that whenever you have some achievements, regardless of what it is, that not everybody is going to clap for you, because they could be jealous of you. They could just be, going through a lot within. They could be like, why isn't this happening to me? We all have our own cycles that we go through with the ebb and the flow. Always pat yourself. There's a lot I don't say what I've achieved, for instance. I forget about it. I just keep on moving on and on and on. And sometimes I'll make a notification, especially if it's something that somebody might be interested in. And, for those who want to join in and be a part of it, great. I'm truly grateful for all of you. And thank you everyone who has wished me luck and wished me the best. I really means a lot, and it really says a lot, because there's people that don't even acknowledge you. They only want something from you. So this is why it's really important to set boundaries, really do some reflection within, pay attention who has supported you on your journey, and who has not been. They only call you, or they've only phoned you because they want something for you, or whatever the reason, and then when they don't need you anymore, they walk away, and that's it. Really pay attention, because this is why this year you're going to start walking away from certain energies, certain people that you no longer connect with. And when you do that, you're going to really start attracting your soul tribe and your soul vibe to you. We all have soul contracts, and I'm always, grateful for everybody I've met on my journey. I never lose, I win one way or another, one way or another. So stay positive, stay in that higher consciousness. Okay. So what's the message from Spirit, January 23rd, 31st, 2023? Right away. Oh, wow. I love this. I love this card, actually. This card is jasmine. It's one of my favorite scents. I have actually some essential oils with this. Jasmine is sensuality. Sensuality. You know how I said some of you could be working on your appearance, you could be working within. Some of you might have started a new relationship. You're working on yourself within is more important. You have to love yourself first before you can attract the right person to come into your life, because then you won't just grab on to anybody. Okay. And sometimes by smelling jasmine, smell it. For those of you who have jasmine, let me know if it's a perfume, if it's a scent, if it's essential oil. And if you haven't, maybe that's what you need to get. If you have a diffuser, get some jasmine in there, get some jasmine flowers, like perfume scents, whatever it is, right? So isn't that interesting? All the cards to come over. I love that. It's such a beautiful smell. Like some of you might not like it at all. So you have to go in your own comfort zone, of course. So let's pull a card from the sea animals. The box just fell down. Oh, working kind of on a little small space here. Whispers of the ocean. And I'm very connected with all the animals, as I'm an animal communicator. But I've been hearing a lot of messages from the sea animals of late. So, and this is a year also, if you watch my predictions, there's going to be a lot more things coming to the surface from water. You're going to see water levels even starting to increase, going even into especially 2025. Things might start to come on. Things might start to get uncovered as well. There's a lot of different technology and things going on underwater. You might start hearing about it too, by the way. And I keep on hearing this message for some reason. I'm going to say it. Snowboarding. Something connected with somebody and snowboarding. Whoever this message is for, please be careful. Please be careful. Don't go crazy. Don't go extra fast. Really stay in awareness. Make sure you're very grounded, okay? I just keep on hearing that. Just take a little extra caution, please. So that's what I'm saying. When I get messages all the time. So anyways, back to spirit. What's the message from the sea animals, January 23rd to the 31st? What's the message from the sea animals? No, didn't feel it. What's the message from the sea animals? Oh, that one. Yes. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Now, you know how I say slow and steady wins the race? There you go. It's all about taking one step at a time, one step at a time. Sometimes the smallest steps that you take, huge breakthrough, huge breakthrough. I know some of you are like, Jenny, I've been putting in the work. I've been putting in the work and I haven't seen results. I've been working out. I've been lifting weights. I've been like working on my business. I've been working at my job because I want my race or I want to win. I want that promotion. I want that raise. Keep going. Keep going because it's those little steps that can turn into something larger for you. If that is part of your destiny and your soul's path, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Follow your passions, you guys. When you follow your passions, you're going to see a whole different road opening up for you. And that can really teaching. I hear a lot of teachers out there right now. Follow through, you guys. Follow your path. That's so important. And I don't care what anybody says. I really don't. Have to be you. Always, always, always. So, speaking of teaching that I kept on hearing, we're going to pull another card here. Ancestor spirits. Yay, it's one of my favorite decks. I have a lot of favorite decks, as you can see, right? So let's ask the ancestors, what is the message for January 23rd to the 31st from Spirit? What is the collective message? The collective message from the ancestors. I'm actually looking at little Miss Bella over there on the sofa. I had to change my place around a little bit. So you don't see her on my back, but she's just doing just fine. You might hear that little squeakiness come because she just grabbed a squeaky toy. Grab Mr. Squeaky, right? Boo boo. Well, that set her off. So anyways, what's the message from Spirit? What's the message from Spirit? January 23rd. Here we go. Wow, this is so interesting. This card, like out of the whole entire deck, like this card, I think is like fallen down a lot, seriously. Nature spirits, the elves, fairies, and rock formations. It's really important to get in touch with nature. Whenever you're feeling ungrounded or wanting to get away from the city or the environment, go into nature. You know how there's like these spirit guides here, very lucid, and even in your dreams, your spirit guides are trying to come through more to give you more messages and such. Like how many of you guys have been really drawn to the movie Avatar? Have you guys seen the new Avatar movie yet? I haven't. It's supposed to be really good. Actually, a friend of mine works on that, helped put the movie together and such like that. And it was beautiful for what I was seeing. And now that it's out, I want to see it, but I haven't had time yet. How many of you guys have seen that? So see how there's fairies, fairy realm, ancestors. You might have noticed or felt that energy beside you. You know how I said you might even feel more stronger, somebody's beside you? Like literally a couple of days ago, I get up early. I was just going to go on my laptop, and my laptop kind of freeze, and then I felt this energy right beside me, and it was just like I just kind of froze immediately like that, and and instantaneously, like, I don't know, like within seconds, I had so much energy in me. And I'm like, okay, whoever you were, because I didn't read into them. It was a male energy, whoever it was. I didn't ask. I just kept going. Thank you. So you're going to find that you're going to feel energies around you. So really pay attention to that. Don't second guess it. And when you're doing, you can say, whoever that is, I can feel your energy. Thank you. Um, can you please show me a message? Can you please come into my dream form and give me a message or show me physically? Like whatever works for you guys. Go on your own comfort zone, okay? So I'm just going to pull a last card here, you guys, on crystals and such. I'm always surrounded by crystals. Very drawn to my crystals, as you know. If you guys only knew how many crystals I had. I don't go crystal shopping with friends anymore because they're like, Jeni, like, do you know how much you just spent? And I'm like, that's why I don't go with anybody. I make sure I have enough because I know myself. I can't go in the crystal store and spend 20 bucks. It's just not going to happen. I won't even go near the crystal store if I have $20. I save up a little bit, but it's been a little while since I've been in there. So, because I'm still packed up, I'm still in that transitioning period of moving where I'm going to be moving to. So we'll see what happens. Spirit, what is the message from the crystals for the 23rd of January to the 31st? What's the messages from the crystal world? What's the crystal message? Garnet, ignite your passion. Hello. What do I always talk about? Follow your passions. Follow what you resonate with. Yeah, but Jeni, I just like, I like sewing. I just love it. And I'm like, awesome. What have you made with your sewing? Have you made sweaters or blankets or anything? Yeah, I have actually. And I give them as gifts for people. How do they like it? They say they love it. Perhaps maybe get a side business, start selling, go to a market, put your stuff at a market, right? That can give you a little bit of extra cash, or that could lead into something huge. Follow your passions. Follow your passions. I have a lot of passions, a lot of passions. And my passions actually are like some of them anyways, they're like a downtime for me. Downtime for me, where I can meditate and chant and such like that. And I hear messages coming through and when I'm outdoors and doing my photography, they're all my passions and stuff. And it's spending that time and quality time within yourself. You have to get to know yourself. Some people run away from themselves. And I understand that. When you're truly, truly ready, you're going to start hearing those messages from your spirit, from your soul. Be open to receive. Okay. So make sure you guys hit that button on the corner to subscribe to my weekly videos. I have a lot more new content coming up. I have my other new show coming out, and I will post it, or my producers will post it for me. And be wonderful if you guys join. It's on a lot of different networks and television stations and such like that. So anyways, Soul Vibes with Jeni Ji. Stay tuned, you guys. And until we chat again, hit that subscribe button. For those of you who'd like to book a reading with me, my website is below. Join my Facebook group. I do free clairvoyant psychic readings. Would love you to be a part. And I'm truly grateful for all of you. You know who you are. Namaste, everyone.